Hey guys, Uncle Barbarian here, and I was going to try something out, see how it goes, see if people like it. I'm going to go through my matches for the day, because I only do the ones necessary to do the 5 packs that you get per day, and I completed them, and I was just going to go through and analyze them, show people how I think about things. This was the first match I did, and I got destroyed. Not gonna even sugarcoat that one. I got absolutely destroyed on this one. But one of the things that you can always do is go back and learn from what happened. So I start off with a Calm Storm. They lead with a Cursed Spirit, so I shock it, which didn't kill it. Then I go to Paladin. I drop my Haunted Guardian and my Phoenix. They go whole lot of stuff going on here. I use my Chandra to try and clear out their spirits. Their Sorin is mucking things up for me real good. They also have the core there, who did quite a bit of damage to my Chandra, and my tower is now down to 74. My Phoenix is the only thing that walks out of that melee alive. I am just getting destroyed. And there goes my tower. Seeing as the tower was so low, I probably shouldn't have even dropped the scouts right there. There was, I'm pretty sure no way to defend that tower from those spirits, and I probably should have just let it happen and saved the 1 mana. I also used 3 mana on a shock to save my Goblin Artillery, but my bottom tower just gets obliterated by the same tactic. Play the Paladin, play Sorin, just destroy me. Here comes another Paladin. Yeah. It's definitely not looking pretty right now. I've played all of my Chandras out. I don't remember if I actually claim this tower or if they get me before that. I think I claimed the tower. Alright. And as you can see, very much destroyed. Let's go ahead and speed it up a little bit, or this is going to take forever. I'm trying to fight back, trying to fight back. The Paladin is really strong. I was not expecting that. And here's me just last desperate attempt trying to take that last Guardian, and they get my main. But yeah, I got destroyed. A lot can be learned. Uh, and I think the main lesson there was don't ignore Talus Paladin. He's really strong. Okay, this is our second match against a Vraska. Go ahead and put it on 2 times. So again, I lead with the Comet Storm, and they go with Giant Spider in the middle. So I drop my Haunted Guardian, and drop my Phoenix to try and support the Guardian. And they have the Catapult in the bottom lane, which is a very annoying unit. Vraska explodes and stuns my team. I'm on the defensive right here. Right there, I actually used Vraska's stun on Chandra to drop the Haunted Guardian and get him ahead of her so that she wouldn't be tanking the tower. She'll be able to do some damage. And I almost get it. I've also got the Goblin Artillery going at the top, so something you always want to do is make sure you're pressuring wherever you can. If you have a unit that can long range it, sometimes it's good to pressure the other lane. And here I use Comet Storm to try and clear out their other tower. And now I'm just playing defense at this point, because battle's over. So I got ahead, I stayed ahead, and that was really the short answer there. Alright, so that was match 3. Will and Ruin. Alright, so I lead with a Hill Rider, which is meant with a Vent Sentinel. So whenever I play Comet Storm, whenever you see me do that, I usually am trying to do it for about 2 or more. That was a very good Star of Extinction right there for my opponent. Very heads up, let's destroy the Chandra and the Goblin Artillery at the same time, and that way they can at least get value out of it. Otherwise, a 5 mana Star of Extinction is very, very bad. Exchange. Right there, I use Chandra to clear out their Will and Ruin and their Phoenix fairly quickly. Their tower is really low at this point. I think my next Comet Storm actually just drops it. Oh no, my Chandra. There we go. Chandra entering play is what killed that tower. And that's another thing that you want to do, is make sure you position your Chandra's enter ability to hit the tower whenever you can, or clear out units. I particularly love clearing out the Spectral Procession, because she can clear out 4 of the 5 just with her enter effect. So alright. So that was Will and Ruin. And we got this Sorin. So another Sorin. See if this goes better than the first one, which we already know it does because I had a victory. So again, lead with Comet Storm. This time I drop Hedron Scouts to clear out the Spectral Procession, and not a whole lot of damage. I got a Jarls Messenger and a Core running up on me there. They play the Catapult. They've got the Blinding Mage in the back, so I shock it. Now they have the Grinning Demon, Sorin, Jarls Messenger, all kinds of crazy push. My tower is really low at this point, and their Jarls Messenger just pops up and takes it out. Unfortunately, you can't really plan for much with the Jarls Messenger because of how it works. So, there I go again, shocking the Blinding Mage. Just trying to clear it out because I don't want to deal with it. So we get to Mana Strike. And again, it's not looking super good for me. So I start working on both towers, and this is where it kind of turns around for me, is because I started working on both towers, I was able to clear them both out, and then have the last few seconds where my secondary Guardian was still standing. So, and that's how I won that one. I was really down before we hitting Mana Strike. Hit Mana Strike, got the extra mana, accelerated mana, and was able to clear it out. And that was my victory there. Otherwise, I was down to that Sorin. Here's another Chandra player with a very, very similar deck. And the skin as well, and I approve, obviously, because I love the Chandra skin. It's super cute. There, they drop the Hellrider, I drop my artillery. And there I drop Chandra to deal with their... There's a Star of Extinction, which really hurt the Chandra. I used to run Star of Extinction, I stopped running it. And here my Phoenix wins out because my Chandra got one hit on it. In the bottom lane, they got the artillery being taken out by the Haunted Guardian. Again, I drop Comet Storm whenever I can for 2 or more. Doing it for 1 only drops 1 meteor, so you try to do it for 2 or more, and you'll get double the number of meteors whenever that happens. They take... Oh, that's right. This is the one where I disconnected. That's why I didn't play anything for that long, long period of time. I don't think I came back on this one. Tried, but... Like, I was so far behind when I came back because it took me too long to reconnect. I don't even know why the disconnect happened, but it did. And, you know, you got to take the good and the bad. Looked like it was a pretty even matchup till that point, but then I disconnected. What can you do? Just keep playing and keep moving forward, right? But yeah, I used to run almost exactly their deck, but I recently made the swap from Star of Extinction to Comet Storm, and I'll be honest, the Comet Storm, I've really, really liked the Comet Storm. So, and then a long time ago, I used to run Ratchet Bomb instead of Shock. I switched over to Shock, and I haven't looked back just because of that extra AOE on the AOE has a stun rather, uh, even if the AOE is a little bit smaller. So here we got a Dovin player. Alright. And there again, I lead with the Comet Storm. It hits randomly, but for 2 mana, hard to beat how much damage it actually does. And there I shock the Dovin and the to clear out his Thopters is the primary reason to do that. My opponent goes with a Wargate to backdoor in an Aether Guardian and some other stuff. But while that's going on, I take a tower. So I press hard, trying to make sure that they can't build up their mana again. Because I want to avoid another Wargate. So here I can tell they're going for the mana. And that's why I just pressed everything into the tower. And I drop a huge Comet Storm to finish it off before that Wargate has a chance to get built up. And then my last replay for the night, I played against Tezzeret to get my 5th win. So 2 losses, 5 wins. I certainly won't complain. But let's see what happens with the Tezzeret here. Go with the Goblin Artillery, they go with the Ninja. Here I drop a Hellrider and a Hadron Scouts to just... And they got the Sphinx. And there I drop the Comet Storm again. It's something I'm always doing, is whenever I feel like I have a couple extra mana, I'll drop a Comet Storm. They get first tower, but I'm not super concerned yet because they haven't started working on my bottom tower at all, and I have both of their towers under 3,000 already. So I'm like, all right, just stay focused and try to, clear out these towers. So they drop their ninja again. Does a lot of damage because my Haunted Guardian goes dum-dum there for a second. Like, walks around the tower 3 times and does the hokey pokey, and here I am just trying to blow things up with Chandra again on the top lane, using my Hell Rider in the bottom lane, use my Chandra in the top lane again, and they get my second tower. So I'm trying to, get as much as I can out of this, get second tower so we can go to overtime. Managed to get there with the artillery. Just start dropping everything I can, Hell Rider and Scouts. I have Chandra and a Phoenix guarding the base right now. I'm trying to build up some mana and drop off a big Comet Storm. Another Hell Rider to the base, and then another Comet Storm to finish it off. And I get real lucky because the last hit of that Comet Storm connected right as their units were getting to my last Guardian, and probably would have taken it out because I had no defenses left because I dumped all my mana into that Comet Storm. So, like Han Solo says, better to be lucky than good. Which isn't true because obviously I kind of was banking on the idea that that Comet Storm was going to finish it off. I just had to count correctly and have just enough time to drop the meteors because obviously they take a second to drop. So, with that said, that's my review of my day. So, if you guys ever have any questions about Mana Strike or anything about it in general, whether it be, how do you get a better team, how do you climb ranks quickly, etc., how do you play a different deck, I'm more than happy to field those questions. So, but until next time, I leave you and have a great night. As always, enjoy and grind on.